Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to No Man's Sky Survival Mode with Light. I know it's a tiny bit late. Had a little trouble getting things set up. Every time I start No Man's Sky with Chrome open, it steals Chrome's window. Just steals it. So all I'm left with are tabs, but I can't actually resize the window or make it go where I want or anything. And it's ridiculous. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I should probably check on that. Check, check, check. Check 1, 2. Okay, good. We don't have any game sound because I haven't actually clicked the game just yet. I want to make sure everything's good first. Make sure everything's running. Whew. Okay, so YouTube seems good. Twitch seems good. Beam never seems to know. I mean, we've got people talking on Beam, and apparently they can hear me, but the live analytics are just weird. Yep, just weird. Let's go with that. Okay, but everything seems to be going okay. And yes, I was talking about, no, it wasn't Chrome stealing tabs, it was No Man's Sky stealing the things that weren't tabs from Chrome. Super weird. Makes me unable to close Chrome in the normal way. I can't resize it. It's a mess. Just a mess. But let's actually get into the game so you get some actual game sounds. Okay, we got game sounds, we got game movement. Okay. Not sure what I should have on the other side. Probably the chat. Yeah, chat's probably a good thing to see, just in case I don't keep up with y'all. Oh, and now the stupid chat's the wrong size. What is wrong with everything? This is what happens when I play more than just one game. With one game, everything is set up the right way every time. Ah, okay. So the ice cream works in my chat, but it didn't load properly in the fancy, weird, embedded chat. It's okay. We'll all live. Okay. Laptop dying. That's no good. Okay, so let's jump in. We need to do some things and get some Heridium before people show up and like, what? You haven't gotten any Heridium yet? I know they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. It's kind of why I put it in the title. They're gonna think I'm some kind of noob. Probably the worst kind of noob. Which begs an interesting question. What's the worst kind of noob? Wow, the YouTube lag. Yeah, and just think. It's set on low latency mode too. Okay, so that way to the space station. Can totally walk there. Do I not have anything else on my map? There. That's what I wanted to head towards. That right there. Pew, pew. The newbie noob is the worst noob. I don't know about that, because someone who's just newbie is not nearly as bad as other types of noobs. Because there could be other things about a noob that could make them worse than just being new. Maybe you should get the Twitch app. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if there's a Beam app. If there's a Beam app, Beam is real nice. Super quick like. Okay, so where are we going? Over there. The cringy noob is the worst noob. Why is the cringy noob the worst noob? Like, do they cringe a lot, or do they just make you cringe a lot? And either way, cringe itself is getting played out. I mean, it's almost as played out as the term played out. Either way, let's go. We're going that way. I know our ship is here, but we're going that way. They make you cringe hardcore. Newbie does not equal noob. Well, right. But if you use the newbie noob, the newbie part is saying it's their newness that's making them a noob, and that's not all that interesting at all. Well, might as well scan. There might be something interesting. Ooh, zinc. We haven't seen zinc yet at all. We didn't see zinc last episode in the least. Let's hope I remember what all the buttons do. I wonder if strafe running works in this game.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
You can spell noob without using zeros. Congratulations on being third generation noob. So the arrogant noob is the worst noob. Trackpad doesn't work. SD card reader doesn't work. One USB port is dead. The other is dodgy. Bluetooth doesn't work. Backlight is a bit flickery, and the Wi-Fi is a bit dodgy. That does seem pretty bad. What? How do I have too much stuff? Well, I guess I don't really need to worry about taking off if I've got that much plutonium. Where am I going? Over there. Ooh, that's quite the dip right there. So how are y'all doing? This is a nice, calm game. We can have conversations about things. Unlike Necrodancer, where it's super intense and I just have to play the game. Those of you who still go to school, going to school all right, taking exams. I know at least one of you's not in school anymore. How's everything that's not being in school? Lazy, whiny noob is pretty bad, too. Ask for help, but are still helpless. Suppose I could carve a staircase into the side of this. Okay, but sad. Sadness is okay now and then. Particularly if it's got a cause. Like, cause-filled sadness. It's a perfectly reasonable thing to have. Hole in the ground. We need to get up there. Do we build some stairs? I think we build some stairs. Whoops. That should be good enough. Been a storm today. Yeah, there was a pretty gnarly storm here last night. Knocked a bunch of limbs off the tree between our yard and the neighbors. I might...
Weapon charge depleted.
Yeah. Whatever. Got all the power in the world. Here, use some plutonium. Oops, that was too low. Still ongoing there, wow. I think I might be building a tunnel and not a staircase. About a half a second before it dies. No. Fine, I'll use my jetpack. Fine. Welcome back to the Lonzo Badlands. Yeah, grenades are super cheap. I could level this entire planet. And with the amount of plutonium that you get, it probably wouldn't be even that bad for me. Hey there, Dark Gamer 101. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we need a new whatchamacallit chip. So let's send this away. Make ourselves a new chip.
Product constructed.
And summon our ship before somebody else shows up. It got here way too fast. Were you stalking me, ship? Huh? Were ya? Were you stalking me? Let's check the shop. Probably hasn't changed, but I don't remember what it was doing. Okay. There's not a whole lot worth selling. We need to keep our dynamic resonator. See, we've got a tiny bit of Heridium. Could probably buy some, but we need more than we can just buy. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go back up. We're gonna find some Heridium. We're actually gonna harvest it this time. Would it be stalking you if it's a stock ship? Entirely possible. Okay, we're not gonna worry too much about the takeoff cost. We've got a lot of plutonium. We're gonna find a deposit. We're gonna blow it up. Look around for a bit of plutonium. Get back on the road. Only had the laptop for 2 years. That's not a lot of time for so much to be going wrong. Well, that's not entirely true. Hey there, Bunny. I'm doing quite well. How are you? Starting ship's name sounds like a Looney Tunes curse word. It really does. It's very, very similar to Razafraza. And that looks like a deposit. Oh, right. What? Is this the worst Heridium deposit in the history of mankind? And I already... Oh, you only have to unlock the thing once. You don't have to use it multiple times. I see. Go away. Okay, it is not the worst Heridium deposit ever. We're okay. Get off the ship. Oh, it still might be. Some of it doesn't seem to be Heridium. Hey there from Turkey. Ooh, that's an interesting name. Let's see what we can do with it. Shahan Unsal? I don't actually know anything about Turkish pronunciation, so I'm just going by what little bit I know about diacritical marks. Oh, we are full of Heridium. Great. Now we can figure out what it was for. Yeah, it was a pretty bad looking mineral pillar, but it's fine. It's fine. What did we even need it for? We're gonna make something. Move you over here. Oops, wrong thing. We're gonna make a hyperdrive. Hyperdrive. It was close. Which part did I have wrong? I don't remember how I pronounced it. Ooh, from Argentina. Nice. But yes, we're here to build a hyperdrive. We need hyperdrive technology to... something. I don't necessarily want or need hyperdrive technology yet, but it was telling me to make it, so I'm gonna make it.
Technology installed.
Yay, hyperdrive. You can't upgrade the launch thruster, so putting it next to that isn't too bad. I mean, we could chain our photon cannon over if we need to. Let's move our antrium down here. Power canisters down there. Deflector shields will eventually want to move around. We should just worry about this later. Surname, because of the O with what look like umlauts to me, they may or may not be called umlauts in Turkish, given umlaut is a German word, but... And that's why I pronounced it Germanly, with the unsel. Is it onsel? Unsel? Yonsel? I mean, it's relatively close to Russia. It might get that yo sound. Either way, we've got our beam... Or our hyperdrive. Yeah, hyperdrive. I do everything Atlas tells me, make that hyperdrive, explore that system. We decided to do that this time because every other time I didn't, and I just wandered around aimlessly. Okay, how far did we travel? Pretty far, given I can't see where we came from. So I need to fuel it. And I don't see anything around. But that might be because I'm not walking. Got some more exotic butters. We're pretty full up on thaumium.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, I'm well aware, computer. It's like when you were vomiting, we say, ugh. Okay. That is probably the best language description I have ever been given. Okay, so there's no sense in just walking around on this steaming hot planet. Objective System must be watching the YouTube stream as well. It took a while to realize you did that crafting. Yes, yes, indeed. It very well might be. And apologies for my chair. It's going through something at the moment. Makes a lot of noise. So we're gonna waste 200 plutonium. Unless we can see some shards of it laying around here somewhere. But I don't really see any. Because we got some thaumium. That doesn't really work the jets any. We got some emerald over there. We could check out the cave. The cave might have some plutonium in it. Looks like a relatively nice cave. And standing in the shade doesn't really do much. Unless it's really serious shade. Chair was not that loud from that side. Well, that's good. Let's open this cave up a bit.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, it'll be better in a second.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, this is the least interesting cave known to mankind. Oh, it's slightly more interesting.
Stabilizing.
Still no plutonium, but slightly more interesting. Well, it's never going to be as loud as the voiceover. It's a chair. And I have a booming voice. Ha 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 ha. Well, this is cool. What a sight. Cool. Okay, my power levels are getting lower than I would like. Thom 9, eh? I've got Thom 9, eh? So let's well, definitely send the iron back because, I mean, really. Starship out of range. Fascinating.
Support power low.
I'm well aware. My ship is also just right over there. It's super weird that you can send things to it, but you can't get things from it. Okay, so no good plutonium sources. C'est la vie. We'll get some at our next stop.
Thermal protection falling.
Hey there, big guy.
Units received.
Okay, so we're back in the ship. Things going slowly. And yeah, time to waste us some plutonium and go wandering around the universe looking for things. Name that thing the Beast. I don't know. I'm not sure it's cool enough to be called the Beast. Not strong enough to be a receiving point, but strong enough to be a sending point? I mean, it has to break things down into the component energy. I mean, sure, you don't have systems complicated enough to re-synthesize anything, but come on! That's ridiculous. Okay, so where did we want to go? Because it wants us to go to the space station. I mean, well, regardless, let's go to space. We're going to space. Question comes whether or not we're going to a planet or we're going to the space station. We don't really know what we would want from another planet. Okay. Okay, so you'd think we would know about one of those. Are we on the far side of the planet and we just don't... Alright, so we already discovered this. Why do we need to scan it again?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Hey! It's about flippin' time! Mini hyperdrive channel. That would be cool. Okay, so do we continue to the space station to try to get ourselves some antimatter? Do we go to Utbererinsen? Or do we go to Seswelmeruba? Or do we look for the outpost on Onwoldering? Hey there, Ruslan Averkin? I like that name, Ruslan. Okay, please try not to spam the chat, Pie Guy. It makes it go too fast.
Hostile scan detected.
Always with the pirates. Let's lose them in the asteroid belt.
Hostile ships approaching.
Are they interrupting my engines? Okay, shields. Charge them. That was not nearly as much of a recharge as I was hoping for. I know there's a faster way to do this, but I do not know what it is. Whoa! Trophium! Oh, jeez. There I go. Wow, I can speak in Russian? I know a tiny bit. Like, I can read Cyrillic just fine. I don't know... Oh, man. Now I have to go out and get my stuff. Well, at least I got to keep my personal stuff. Okay, we'll go out, see if we can find it. There's that planet. Sisweleme, Ruba, Isha. You know what? I don't even miss that stuff. What did I even have? Plutonium? We can get more plutonium. Yeah, first death. 2 planets, first death. And that was a real long way from here. In some direction or other. Because this is the planet we were looking at. That we kind of wanted to go to. Ruba was one of the other ones we were looking at. Undiscovered, undiscovered, and there's the sun. So we were probably on the other side of this planet? Do I know who are Puskin? Can't say I do. Okay, so yeah, quick select menu. We need... Yeah, because with the X, E, and Q, that's rough. And then F. It's weird. Okay, so let's blow up some asteroids, restock a tiny little bit. Actually, no. We should go to the space station. We've got money. We should buy whatever they've got. We should restock on supplies. We are not hurting for cash. And if we are, we can spend a little time chatting and do a little more dynamic resonator abuse. Be on our way. Let's double check that we can actually do that. And you don't run out of anything in here, so we can live here forever. Doing our running and jumping. Just want to make sure that selling dynamic resonators is still a good idea. And it is. Thought air was free until you bought a bag of chips. Is there online in this game? There is no online multiplayer, no Curtis Josephs. That is the biggest complaint everyone has levied against this game, is they thought they were promised online multiplayer, and no, it just isn't true. Greetings, sir. Do you have any dynamic resonators? I don't care what you're saying, just sell me your dynamic resonators.
Product received.
You have my thanks. Should probably get that shielding sheet, too. I mean, it's not on sale, but we need them. And we do not need such little quantities of plutonium. If we had some chrysonite, we could sell it, but we do not. Anybody else coming to sell us a dynamic resonator? I see you out there. You'd better have a dynamic resonator. Hey there, Q-Master! I don't know who you are, but how's it going? Hey, they've got 2. We can't afford 2. Okay. Yes, the arbitrage on dynamic resonators is fantastic. How much is this ship? I have no idea. More than we're willing to spend. I just wish I knew what they needed with all these dynamic resonators on this space station. I've sold them, ton of them. Sold tons of them already. Ow. That was not a good plan. Okay, so his is not a good deal. We do not want to buy his. There's no profit in that. We could use 2 more shielding sheets, though. And then we'll put them in our ship, because in the ship they really ought to stack. Brilliant. Looks like we can afford to have 2 more of them. It's almost like it's programmed in. Yeah, it sounds that way, that the arbitrage in the first space station is hard-coded such that it encourages people to do this sort of work. Okay, this one, also not a good deal. Very bad deal on shielding sheets, too. Man, this guy's just gouging everybody. Unless you're selling. If you're selling, he's great. Not so great for the buying, though. Yes, I'm an interloper. No good. This one's good, though. Aquasphere. Ooh. Oh, expensive plutonium. There's a lot of it, but it's real expensive. What do dynamic resonators even do? You put them together with stuff to make a hyperdrive, so most likely they tap into the natural frequencies of everything and potentially amplify them. Or at least get them synchronous with one another such that you can just slip through space without it really impeding your progress. So I suppose I should actually buy some plutonium. I don't remember how much was for sale in here, but it wasn't much. We'll give some more ships a chance to show up. Because, yeah, it was a dynamic resonator and Heridium that we used to make our hyperdrive, which is for getting between star systems. Yeah. I really don't care. Oh, right, it's 53 units. That 53 is still better than nothing. Because we're gonna need 200. My goodness, that's expensive. Hey, it's that same old ship. Hello, same old ship with the same old market. Yes, I know. Reasonably priced. And we want one of those as well. Good. And we send this one to the ship. See if that guy looks familiar though. Light, am I on Twitter? I am on Twitter. You can tweet me. Spelled the same as here and everywhere else. Oh, right. He's the one that's gouging the galaxy. Yeah, same ship, same market. So, limited number of ships, limited number of markets. We can only gouge this pace for so long. Wasn't there another ship coming in? Oh, we see another one. Please don't run me over. I don't often remember to tweet out when I'm streaming, but I do tend to tweet my videos. I don't often tweet other random things, but I probably should start. I do have ideas now and then. Super overpriced. Super overpriced. Forgot to check plutonium on one of the other ones, and it flew away. Pretty soon, I'm just going to go back to the planet. We'll wait for one more ship. See what one more ship does, and then we'll move on. Greetings. Good. Plutonium? Good enough. Actually, we want all of it. Thanks. Probably only bought one from inside, didn't I? That's probably not wise. You're the same guy again, aren't you? You really are. You're just the same guy over and over again. I don't think I've tried to buy plutonium from this guy, though. And I know it's just economic simulator, but I'll get back to the space in a minute. Oh, I could buy another dynamic resonator! And some plutonium! Okay. A lot of yums here, fast and loose with science details. Yeah, a bit. Does give you a lot of elbow room for making things up. Well, sounds like I got a achievement for that. Okay, so we're back at 188. Should be good enough. Head back out here, get our achievement, and hop back in our ship. I'm gonna walk down because I don't trust my jetpack during cutscenes. Entrepreneur. Yep, let's go right over top of that one. No way that was too dangerous to pull off. We need some driving music. And oh, more pirates. Down we go. And back into space. Space travel is way faster than atmospheric. Oh, jeez. Orientation lost. Yeah, beam is still being worked on, so every now and then it's not gonna behave quite the way we'd hope. No, time should not be going up. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And land. Look at that perfect landing. Perfect. Get some things to sell back to them. Their own pad.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Hello, cube. We meet again. Form of Azalinisaragum. You looking at me, Wheatley? You looking at me? Recoil stabilizer. Okay. Atlas Pass 2? Nope, just the door. What you got? Unstable plasma. Albumin pearl. So we're probably going to need this unstable plasma. Even though it's really flippin' expensive. Hello, hello. Talk, talk, talk. Oh, donation of antimatter. They just gave it to me. Pretty handy. Thanks. No wiser as to who, not on Polo are. But now you can get there. Okie dokes. I need 100 more Thom 9 because I lost all of it when I died. I should sell my Gragra.
Units received.
Well, this is quite unfortunate. Now I have to go back out there and track down more Thom 9. Well, there's a little. Well, let's use this thing first. Grab a little plutonium, grab a little Thom 9. Maybe scan one of these guys. Alright, we already know him. Okay, so we got some platinum. And we got some plutonium. And we've got a tech. Okay. Hey there, B2 Gamer. It's going all right. How's it going for you? We are now back on the planet where nighttime doesn't do us a lick of good. And we need... 9 more of those thaumium plants. Certainly ain't no Minecraft stream. That is true. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. Build ourselves a Scody hole.
Weapon charge depleted. Technology recharge. Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
And now we sit in this hole and have a nice little conversation. So, B2 Gamer, you were expecting some Minecraft. Where are you coming from that you're expecting me to be playing Minecraft at this time of night? And I have done a couple of Minecraft streams relatively recently. I had the morning show a long time ago. You coming from Crash Landing? Coming from Blast Off? Could be any number of places. Okay, let's scan again. Exotic butters, chrysonite, ooh, thaumium. We're going that way. I know it's not a great use of plutonium, but there's a lot around. Morning streams. Those were quite a time ago. And we have discovered a cave. Goodness knows if we'll be able to find our way out. It is a lovely cave, though. I like this place a lot. More antrium. More plutonium for our mining expeditions.
Insert inventory.
Oh, okay. We didn't use enough in our mining. I just wish there was something rare you could find in these caves. Besides the glowing mushrooms. Like, it's always nice, but it's just iron.
Slots. Insert inventory.
Do I not have room for iron? Put the antimatter in the ship. Because we're going to need that iron. I don't know for what, but we're going to need it. Oh, geez, that wasn't even enough to destroy that thing. This is one tough iron thing. Yeah, it was quite some time ago. I don't even remember my name.
No free slots. Insert inventory.
We full of iron? Oh, we're good. Oh, we found a way out!
Toxic protection.
Okay. Let's do a scan. Yes, I know the exotic butters will be a lot more useful when I have access to a base. I imagine that's still a ways off yet. I don't know, it seems like B2 Gamer, your name might have been different at the time, or I just have a terrible memory for names. Which is kind of true. Where's our ship? We might want to go back in the hole.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
This was the wrong side of the hole. But while we're down here,
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
we can make a way out.
Weapon charge depleted.
Yeah, weapon charge depleted. Oh, this is as good a time as any to get used to the quick charge.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
We just need a way that will take less jetpack. Oops. Sorry about that. There we go.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Used pretty soon after getting the base and used in many devices. Well, yeah. But again, need to get a base, which is not strictly easy. I mean, is this the one I already have? Oh, right. I don't have any room for anything. I will not miss Heridium when it's gone. Yeah, this is the kind I already have. I mean, we might as well pick a few flowers while we're down here. I do not like this planet nearly as much as I liked the other one. The hot one, you at least can go outside at night and it's okay. Oh yeah, we would have lost all our antrium too. Do I remember anyone from the morning shows? I mean, Omar stopped by recently. Don't remember which name Blaze used on YouTube, but you got Blaze. And there was the, ooh, you are evil. Do not come near me, evil crab thing. Why are there always evil crab things?
Suit inventory. Slots in suit inventory.
You done?
Units received.
Okay. I picked flowers with a megawatt laser. Talk about trees or something. That is entirely possible. Were you 1-2 tree? Pretty sure you didn't have that name. Because that was Cookie. 44 Redbeard. Started my base on my starting planet. Has been to 12 planets already and 3 warp jumps. Looking for Spodonium with no luck. Ooh. Spodonium. That does not sound like fun. Picking more flowers with a megawatt laser. Picking more flowers with a gigawatt laser. Found another way out. This one's closer to the ship. Using up too much energy. Because I'm using my jetpack. Hey there, Q-Master. Not really know you were in streaming in your channel because I was all yesterday night. Today trying to do the modding tutorial number 3. Oh, good number 3. Better than number 4, though. I think that first quest they gave you shouldn't be a major production. Well, this shouldn't have been a major production if I didn't get killed by pirates. Stupid pirates.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
So, yeah. Stupid pirates stole all my thaumium. So now we've got, like, 18. It's just no good. Got a little bit of zinc. And it's not even like we could see Thom 9 from the air. It's a tiny little plant. We barely get any in space, and even if we did, we'd get killed by pirates again. Thaumium! Hey, we found another one. And some zinc! Nice, nice, nice. And yes, we can figure out which exotic butters are there from space. I have seen that as well. Here's our thumb and our zinc. I really do not like this planet. I might actually go back to that other planet to do this thumb quest. You know what? That seems like a much better plan. This planet is garbage. I'm out. No, don't get you started on pirates. 2 groups of 2 ships, 4 total every time. Lucky if you can kill one before getting destroyed. Yeah, I killed one, and then I got shot from behind. Okay, so Utbera is relatively close. Space station's on the other side of this planet. Other option is Sesuileme Ruba. So what do you all think? Do we go to Sesuileme? Where was the other one? I am so bad at my space type navigations. That's Sesuileme Ruba again. Maybe we'll just go there because I can't seem to find the other one. Or Utbera. What do y'all think? Those are our 2 choices. I mean, Utbera is a little further away. I know it's going to take you 30 seconds to respond, but what do y'all think? And you don't necessarily need 3 stacks of iron when you've got these. These should be better. Actually hoped I could help you with some problems. Don't mind, stay busy. Actually, if you go to my Discord, there are tons of people there, and they're always happy to help. Not all of them are fantastic coders, but they've seen the examples enough times that they know generally what can go wrong with them. Is that a moon next to that planet? It could well be. I know about playing guitar. So we've got a vote for Utbera. And there are planets that have moons. I've seen them. Yes, it is the moon of Sesuileme Ruba. Hey there, Allstrock. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, 2 votes for Utbera. We're going to Utbera. If I can find it again. Okay, so we move out a bit. And then around a bit. No, that's Ruba again. Dang it. There we go. We crashed into an asteroid, but we made it. We're on the right track now. Okay, so if we go at impulse drive, we're going to make it there in a long time. 75% fueled with iron. How much iron do we have? A bit. Let's go. Okay, now which of these is... Because that one's my shields, that one's my cannon. Okay, so it's the one on the far left that is my pulse drive, right? So it's right around half now. So it pretty much depletes in the space between those two planets. You got work tomorrow, shouldn't be up. Don't skip work to stay up and watch streams. I mean, unless you're sick. If you're sick, then fine.
Hostile scan detected.
I don't care. Goodbye, pirates. Okay. So, first impressions. Floating rock. Lots of floating rocks. It's probably incredibly hot here, but that's okay. Aside from the floating rocks, looks like the American Southwest. Had school, stayed up to 11 o'clock to watch my morning streams. Oh, you silly Australians. Ah, plant life looks pretty interesting. I think I need a better scanner for my ship. Not finding anything. Except that one thing that wasn't big enough for me to care about. If you were staying up until 11 o'clock, and that was my 6 a.m., I mean, you might not be Australian, but you have to be on the other side of the planet to be staying up until 11 for my morning streams. You're from England? Oh no, you don't exactly like Australia. What did they do to you? Oh, we've got a signal. I can't look down at it, but we've got a signal. And it's very hardy in the darkness. But it does not seem all that interesting. You were from New Zealand. Does that mean you're from somewhere different now? Hey look, more Heridium. Hey look, a thing! looked like a building. Let's see what the deal is up here. Yes, I just pressed space to try to jump with my ship. What of it? I have lost track of the thing. Maybe it'll be easier to see if we're upside down. Less ship in the way. This is really quite fun. Hey, stop leveling out. Yeah, it did look not as awesome as I would hope. Hello, rendering error. I don't really want abandoned buildings, I don't think. Right now, a habitat would be nice. I don't know what this planet is like. Ah. I can see where that would cause some tension. And that's terrible. And I could see Canadians feeling that way about Americans, because they're all so ridiculously nice. We're not specifically mean to Canadians, and even if they did feel that way, they wouldn't tell us, because they're too nice. Planet seems quite boring. It's okay. I mean, it is nighttime. It's hard to see what's going on, but they got floating islands! Islands that defy gravity. Full of nothing interesting. They're not even full of some rare thing that makes them float. They're just boring. And floating. And that was the same place I just was. I'm going in a circle. Stop going in a circle, Light. Find somewhere new. Somewhere exciting. Act like the superpower of Oceania. Oceania? Oceania? It does make me wonder, how much of Australia is, you know, viable? Because I know there's quite a bit in the interior that can't do a whole lot with. That was not a good thing to look for. Whereas when I think of New Zealand, sure, you got some mountains, but for the most part, it's viable for just about anything. That place looked nice, but there was no place to land. Let's swing around this and take another pass. Yeah, it looks nice, but there's nowhere to land and take off from. I think we'll keep looking. Because I don't know if this is a nice place or if that's toxic rain that's hitting my ship. This place also doesn't seem like it would have a whole lot of plutonium. So I can't be spending 200 of it willy-nilly. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. Might have been a suit upgrade. It's going a little too fast. Insects that are hitting my ship. That seems unlikely. Oh, went past it. So much Heridium. I wish the question mark wouldn't cover up what the thing is! But I suppose if it's what I'm looking for, I would be able to tell. That one's just one of those things. Out of game balance alone, there has to be some plutonium. Sure, there's going to be a spike or two, but on fair weather planets, there's hardly any to be found. It's on the nice hostile ones where plutonium is everywhere. Yeah, like just move it up a centimeter. It'd be great. Snoopid Robot, is the DLC out yet? Yes, we have had the Foundation update. We can do base building. This is also survival mode. It is ridiculously more intense and death-inducing. But I've only died once, and that was to pirates, and I died to pirates in the original, so it's not that much worse. I died on my first attempt getting to the ship, but since my restart to get to the ship, I only died to those pirates. But yeah, things are expensive, and it's hard to get them because you start on a toxic planet that is actively killing you most of the time. And another abandoned building. Hopefully not the same abandoned building. How's it going, Snoopy Robot? Haven't seen you here before. Take a turns to just the plain old game. That looked like a language thing. Yeah, the update isn't technically DLC, but people call it that. Find the most plutonium on low atmosphere planets. I don't think I've come across a low atmosphere planet. Are we here again? Is this the same place again? Nope, they've got a landing pad. What are you doing, ship? I told you to land. Ah, you were on the Discord last night. I see. I missed it. Now where did it go? We're gonna have another Where's the Heridium incident, aren't we? It was next to a big old rock. Okay, let's get a little further away. We'll turn around, we'll come back. around and come back. Yeah, and the launch cost is, yeah, brutal. 200 plutonium just to get off the ground. Actually, I should be able to just... There's the place. Land at the place. Good chance that moon is low atmosphere. Okay. Because I've been to a moon and it wasn't low atmosphere. But it wasn't that moon, so goodness knows. Okay, so we got rain. And it's toxic. This planet is not better. I do want to go under one of those things and see if it helps, though. I suppose I should just assume when I hear rain, it's toxic. Zinzwesk Crossing. Oh, I wonder if this area counts as cave because it's underneath a floating thing. And so it spawns things like a cave would. I'm clearly underneath of it. And it's not enough. Okay, I'll just hop in the thing. Yeah, I know I can go to the thing. I did that on the other planet. How do I feel about the game not meeting what Sean Murray was telling us? He didn't tell me that. I didn't read the stuff. I didn't get all that hype. I got the hype from just what the game is. I didn't get super jazzed about it having some weird multiplayer. I didn't get jazzed about it having super awesome space or land combat. I was super jazzed for tons of planets with procedurally generated stuff across an unknowable universe. Just like I am about actual space travel. I don't care that there's nothing there, because there's never nothing there. I mean, just look at all of this. To a lot of the players, this is nothing. This is boring and stupid and the same. But I love this. I mean, this cute little grotto with all the lights and the probably lethal glowing things and... yeah. Need a low ceiling for hazard protection. Oh, right, I do have a torch now. I suppose I could have used a torch. But yeah, I didn't feel betrayed in the slightest. The price tag for this game is... I paid for the game that I got, and I got what I wanted, and I will get my money's worth out of it, because I really do like this game. I like it even more with the survival mode, because it's really intense, and it forces me to slow down. It's a very slow game, except for the pirate fights. It's a very slow game. And I like that. I like a game that's just like, okay, calm yourself down a little bit. We're gonna look at something cool. Okay, so we got some platinum, but we're probably good on platinum, yeah? We're pretty good on platinum at the moment. Ooh, wait a minute. If we're good on platinum, we should get some iron. Make ourselves a shielding shard or two. Really? The stalagmites are iron, the stalactites are decoration. What a world. And we are running low on beam power.
Technology recharge.
Am I excited for the Switch? The Nintendo Switch? Meh. Hey there, Sugar. Just came to say hi. Now you gotta go. Bye. Have a good one, Sugar. How far into the game am I? This is survival mode. This is the third stream I've done. First stream I got to the ship. Second stream I got to the second planet. This is the third planet. I'm not very far at all. I've made my warp drive, but I have not fueled it yet because I died to pirates and lost all my thaumium. Stupid pirates. And without the thaumium, I can't make the fuel for my warp drive. And without fuel for my warp drive, I can't get out of this godforsaken system. Despite how profitable the space station is. Okay, now we can do at least a little bit of exploring. We don't need more antrium. So what we're looking for are little round-topped red plants. And we can scan for them, but the scans take quite a while to reload. And so it'll be better if we can see them by eye.
Toxic protection falling.
Oh, there they are. Final question for a while. No Man's Sky or Afterbirth Plus? That's not a question. And you can ask as many questions you want. This is a stream. We're here to talk. We're here to argue. We're here to, I suppose, play a video game. So, if you're saying which one I like more, I like games. I'm not playing Afterbirth Plus right now because I'm doing that for my videos, and I use these streams for playing games that I might end up not playing otherwise. Keep wanting to call TH9 thorium. Want to be environmentalist boss. What's thorium do for these environmentalists?
Toxic protection.
Running low on this.
Technology recharge.
Wind is going mental and snow is flying everywhere. That is the most adorable little tiny gun ever. Okay, so let's see if you're selling any Thom 9. Yeah, we had 3 or 4 large branches come down off of the trees near here, snapped clean off, shattered on impact. Got more plutonium for sale. Thom 9! Thank you very much. Okay, how much do we have? We have enough! Which means if we go here... Molten salt thorium nuclear reactors are apparently cleaner and safer to run and can process nuclear waste like a champ. Ah, broke the gate in front of your house. That is rough. Okay. We've got some antimatter and some thaumium. We're making a warp cell.
Constructed.
And then we go over to our ship. Take our hyperdrive, and we feed it a tiny, insignificant little amount. That much Thom 9 and some antimatter charges it 1/5. A tree which almost took down your internet. Ours, if the tree were located somewhere else, definitely could have done it, but thankfully it was away from all the various lines. Okay, so we've got ourselves some more fuel. We can get off this planet. I don't necessarily want to get... Oh, right, there's a door right over there. I don't necessarily want to get out of the system yet. There are too many planets we haven't looked at. Okay. I don't have an Atlas pass. Okay, bypass chip. We know how to make these.
Product constructed.
Unlock and summon. Okay, let's get off this toxic planet. Reason why molten salt reactors weren't researched, because you can't weaponize the materials like you can a plutonium breeder. Yeah, that sounds about right. Enough to make one jump. Yeah, I kind of figured, but still. It's a little silly. Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's check out one of the others. This place is just no good. Okay, so that one's the one we just came from. We came from Unmordering. Odsidur Zavils is where we started this episode, so our junk might be flying in space around that planet. Here's Silueme Ruba and its moon. I kind of want to go to its moon. Do we have iron? We got iron. Let's go. So, we got 1 minute and 13 seconds. Anybody want to talk about anything? Ask some questions. Talk about nuclear type things. Also, sodium reactor in a submarine. Yeah, no, the reaction would be deadly if there was a hull breach. Oh, well, that's not pretty.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, somebody on Facebook posted a thing about a successful fusion reactor test. I'm like, that would be amazing. All right, scan. Corey Zagan. That sounds like fun. They were talking about a successful fusion reactor test, which in scientific terms is awesome, but in practical terms is just cool. Because, I mean, a functional fusion reactor, to be scientifically successful, needs to break even. Heck, it might not even break even. Like, breaking even would be a massive success. Making enough energy for it to be worth the millions of dollars it takes? That's 20 years out and always will be. Isn't so much salt as molten sodium and other reactive materials. Near impossible to have a meltdown. Well, that's good. A sub-hull breach would be deadly regardless of what reactor it uses. For the most part. Ooh, this place is cold. We found ourselves a taiga planet. Good night, Pie Guy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. It's only about 18 more minutes left to the stream regardless. I like this place already. What was that? That was a terrifying noise. Kordizagan is a cold planet. Well, that would make sense. Probably find some chrysonite here, too. I love those trees. We need to stop somewhere and Bob Ross this place up. They're so lovely. Oh, there's another thing. Too small. Also, we're going way too fast. Well, a small leak isn't necessarily more deadly, because, I mean... What was that? There was a circle there. Looks like you're starting survival planet. Neat. So not everybody starts on a toxic place. Oh, it's a suit. I do like suit upgrades. I'm not gonna go for a suit upgrade unless I know there's somewhere to summon the ship somewhere nearby-ish. Oh, but about the small leaks. You can generally find small leaks and fix them. There are ways of fixing small leaks. I mean, even a decent-sized hull breach you can do something about. That's why you've got bulkheads. You've got ways of compartmentalizing your ship such that even a semi-catastrophic failure is still only semi-catastrophic. But if you breach the hull in the section with a nuclear reactor of any kind, you are going to have problems. And so is everyone nearby. What is with the floating rocks? Have a good one, Win. Thanks for stopping by. It's always good to have you. I know it's getting late for a lot of people. DS Yoda. Welcome. Love my scrap mechanic vids. It's nice to hear that. As long as it's sealed. As long as the reactor is sealed? No, not everyone starts an MS subreddit. Depth charge will cause catastrophic failure in the hull. Oh, a small leak in the reactor, not a small leak in the submarine. Yes. Yeah, when talking about submersibles, it's important to make sure you're clear on which things you're talking about. Okay, so you can start on any of the extreme things. Okay. I think starting extreme heat would be your best option out of all of them. Because extreme heat fluctuates. Extreme cold is... Well, I suppose extreme cold might not be deadly during the day. My dad would love all this depth charge talk. That is right up his alley. Small leak in a molten salt reactor is not as bad as a small leak in a light water reactor. Why is that? I don't know the details of the differences. That's no good. Cold is not as deadly during the day. Okay. So yeah, pairs, toxic, and radiation are the worst because they never go away. It's just constant death. Yeah, I was just on a hot planet that was great at night. Oh, I didn't see that thing down there. Probably not what we're looking for anyway. Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo, doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo, doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo, doo-doo. Wonder if any of you completed that line in your head after I finished singing it. Oh. Probably didn't. That's okay. Not everybody knows Pennsylvania 65000. And there's probably a monument of some sort. So you say the fissionable material is in the sodium, but like it's molten sodium. How does it stay in it? And if it's fissionable, it's probably quite heavy. So you'd expect it to come out of the solution and just precipitate to the bottom. At least I would. I don't necessarily know if that's how it works, but kind of tuned it out as you're hearing it so much. I get that. So I hope you don't mind just flying over this landscape. I just love the way this place looks. And I haven't found what I'm looking for. But I also really like how it looks, and with that planet coming up over the horizon, it's just so nice. We just need a nice, calm, Bob Ross type voice going on. Talk about all the squirrels that are probably living down in these trees. I'm sure Peapod's down there somewhere. And if not, that's okay too. Cool. I like spaceports. Oh, now that is a lovely ship. I love your parrot ship. It's such a great ship. How much is your ship? How much for your ship? Way too much cash, but it's an awesome ship. I need to find you again and buy your ship. Okay, so during the day, negative 48. This is not a great place.
Units received.
Omegon. Okay. Might as well talk to this guy. Hello? Do you not want to talk to me? What are you doing here then? You don't want to talk to me either? Why does no one want to talk to me? When literally craft a signal scanner, scan for drop pods and buildings, disassemble the scanner and walk to the drop pod, then to the building, use the call box and shake, bake, and repeat. Hello. Lax, I'm an armor, not an assassin. Perhaps you have needed my skills. You have a base. Thanks, but no. Yeah, and trading station doesn't provide cover. It's not nearly as cool a place as I was hoping. Very cold, mostly annoying. I don't care about milestones. I want to be in my ship. Okay, this place is beautiful and cold. Let's go to the to the main planet. Let's see what that's like. Man, there's not a lot of atmosphere, eh? Temerium. What kind of place has Temerium? Because this is probably not a safe place because it's got exotic butters, but... Fine, I'll just use the other type of engine. Sesuileme Ruba. We'll spend 4 minutes here looking at the charred husk of a planet that it is and admire how such a hot planet has such a cold moon. Oh man, this is a fantastically ravaged planet. But yeah, it sounds toxic. I can hear the rain. Home planet had it and it was poisonous dust. Nice. Because if you listen, you can hear the rain tinkling against my ship. Because this place looks scorched and ravaged. But yeah, it's probably toxic. Couldn't really see what that was, but it's probably not what we need. Alright, don't use those. Nope, that's not it. Quinn? I thought you needed to go. Or did you just want to go to YouTube? I suppose those red patches are probably a precious metal of some sort. I don't remember checking what sorts of precious metals were here. I was just looking at the exotic butters. Don't really want to pick it up because then the pirates are going to come kill me. Whatever that was, it was in a hole. Yep, that is exactly what it's doing, Redbeard. That is exactly what it's doing. Beam was lagging like crazy. That is unlike you, Beam. Beam is usually the good one. It's YouTube that's supposed to lag like crazy. Had that 15-minute delay once. That's right, if no one was here when I talked about that, my wife was watching a YouTube stream once, and it had a 15-minute delay. Not second, minute. And a whole lot of nothing good in there. Yeah, tons of energy to get off the ground, but escape velocity, nothing. Entry, I can see not using much of anything, because, you know, gravity. Not stream, but the website. Oh, that's weird. What are you? Oh, you look like a landing pad. Curses! Ah! It's always my luck. It looks like a landing pad, but it's one of those towers. This is how we ended the other episode, too. Okay, we'll run inside. We'll get out of this toxic garbage. Grab some thaumium, because we spent quite a bit of it. Yeah, after 15 minutes, that no longer qualifies as a stream. Yeah, you were quite right about that. So I do need to be going. I just want to find out what this is, just in case I actually do want to harvest it. Ooh, Iridium is quite good. I will get attacked by pirates, but Iridium is really quite good. So we're going to collect a bit of this. We'll throw it in the ship. I know we're going to need it for something not too far in the future, I think. And even if we don't, we can sell it for a pretty penny. And it will, at least we know that it's here. Yeah, the Sentinels don't really care that I'm stealing all that Iridium. Like, I've never actually found Iridium on a planet. Like, in the regular game, like normal mode. Don't think they're grenade mines? Yeah, totally does. It might not be as efficient. Like, it might blow up a lot and only give you a little. It does give you some. Like, when I was in the caverns, I was mining at least some of the iron with my grenades. Impact damage. Omega. Okay, we need to hit the save again because we collected stuff. But then we have to call it a stream. And we have saved. Thank you all for coming. We have a decent crew here, so I'm thinking it would be really nice if we went and raided somebody. I don't know if anybody's streaming at the moment. But I think it would be really fun if we did go and find somebody. So let me pop out a window. Let me grab YouTube Gaming and try to track down some No Man's Sky and send everybody over to somebody. Last time, the person really thoroughly appreciated it. So let's find somebody. Okay. So, we've got Core All Our Bear. No Man's Sky Survival Mode Live Daily Grind number 12. So, I think that'll be a good person to go raid, because there are 3 people watching right now. I think they would really enjoy the audience. So, let's...
What am I going to do? You know what?
Send you all over there.
I'm going to use
I'm grabbing you the link.
Or 200.
So let's go over there, say hi, enjoy some more No Man's Sky. I'll probably
Once I
keep
use that,
watching them
once I've taken
while
off,
I'm working on the mod for tomorrow morning's
I'll
video.
charge up.
Any of you on Twitch, there's the link there. Otherwise, you can just go to YouTube and look for No Man's Sky. You'll find him there. And I will see all of you in the next episode, or stream, or whatever, of No Man's Sky, or Afterbirth Plus, or whatever you watch me for, with light.